Republicans like Marjorie Taylor Greene and Matt Gaetz and Louis Gohmert and Paul Gosar love to tell us that these Capitol rioters, the people that are sitting in jail right now, are political prisoners, that they're being mistreated, even that they're being tortured, they said during one of their recent little press conferences. Well, the statistics simply don't back that up. These are not political prisoners, they're not being mistreated, and according to the latest reports, they're all getting off pretty dang easy, considering the offenses that they committed. A new analysis of the convictions of these Capitol rioters, the ones that have already reached a verdict, most of them have not been sent to jail. The vast majority of these Capitol rioters are getting community service, home confinement, and fines. That's it. And the individuals who are facing jail time have had it reduced after facing up to 20 years. Not a single person has had a sentence longer than 6 years. And those were the extreme ones, right? Those were the ones that made headlines. The guy that assaulted the police officer with the fire extinguisher, he got the longest sentence to date. Still not even 6 years. If you were to go out and assault a police officer today with a fire extinguisher, you're going to get well more than 6 years, folks. But not these Capitol rioters, because they are, in fact, being coddled by our justice system. So to a degree, I guess you could say that those folks whining about the treatment of these people, they're right. These people are not being treated fairly. They are, in fact, being treated incredibly lenient. If this system was fair, we would see more of these people sent off to jail. And not that I'm advocating packing our jail cells with even more people, but some of these individuals did, in fact, in my opinion, at least based on the charges they were facing and what the prosecutors originally sought, did deserve much longer prison sentences than what they actually received. But they're not getting it. And in fact, by the way, this isn't shocking. A couple months ago, we actually did the story where judges who are overseeing these cases were starting to get a little upset that prosecutors were not seeking harsher sentences for these alleged rioters. Even the judges, the ones who had to interact with these people, saw the way they are. The judges said, "You're not doing enough, prosecutors. These people deserve a little bit more than what you're coming at me with. But instead of seeking a prison sentence, seeking a charge that would result in a real prison sentence, you reduced the charge. You reduced it to trespassing on federal property instead of destruction of federal property. And because of that, we can't give a sentence that includes jail time. We have to, basically put this person under house arrest for 3, 6, 9, 12 months. They'll pay a small fine, do a couple hours of community service, then they're right back out there. And to be honest, for plenty of these people, sure, that's punishment enough. And the judges aren't saying they want everybody to go spend 10 years in prison, but some of the worst offenders, some of the ones who have shown no remorse, some of the ones who were truly radicalized during these events, and they can still see that radicalization in them when they come into their courtrooms, those are the ones the judges are worried about. Because in addition to telling us that these people are not getting harsh enough sentences, the judges have also warned us that we're facing another situation like January 6th in the future. Because they see these people, they see how they are. They know that they're not remorseful. They know that they've learned nothing from this. And if you let them off with a slap on the wrist, they're definitely not going to learn a thing from what happened on January 6th.